Hey guys, it is me, um, Alexis, and right now my face is supposed to be up on screen, but Google Hangouts does not like not my microphone, it lost my microphone. It does not like it says it's supposed to be working. I can't see my face from my webcam, I don't know if you can. Profile. No, I'm doing enough to do with my profile, but, um, anyways. Google Plus Hangouts. How do I turn my friggin' mic on? This is what it looks like. It doesn't look like that, but it's like, oh, it took screen away because I'm showing you this. Right, anyways, how? Oh, that is so annoying. Cameraman, like, please just turn it my friggin' cam on, please. Right, camera settings, turn camera on. Oh, gosh, I think it's impossible. Is there anywhere I can control my camera settings while I'm broadcasting? Settings. Wait. We could have it. We could have it. I believe we have it. Do we have it? Try. No, we have Cyberlink UCam free. Just give me my face. What's wrong with giving me my face? Save. Don't want this. Okay, anyways, we're just gonna go on with it. And then how do I turn this off? There we go. Turn camera on, but let me try this. Oh, you know what? It is not working, so we'll just need to leave it off. Anyways, so I'm just going to run through what I think is great about Sims 4, and I will put the screen on from time to time so you guys can follow me. So right now I'm going to put the screen on. Right now I'm on the Sims VIP's website. So anyways, I'm just going to put that up on the screen right now so you can see it for yourself. Here it is here, the Sims 4 new. So right now you should be seeing the screen. I can see it through here, so I'm going to go on and control it. So anyways, what I like, so go past all this and everything, into introduction of Create a Sim. The thing I like about Create a Sim is, the things I like about Create a Sim are like the fact that there's not many sliders anymore, like it says here, the fitness and heaviness sliders here. There are the only two sliders in the game, in the Create a Sim. The rest is grabbing and pulling. So once I get the demo for Create a Sim, I will run through other lessons in a video. But anyways, another thing that I really like is I don't know if some people would like this, but I think it's the fact that they haven't included toddlers and pools. And the reason I like that is not because I didn't like toddlers or pools or anything, it's because we could improve the emotions and the performance of the game. I mean, I wish we could have. I mean, there's a lot of things I think we need to improve, but things that are great in the game overrun in general with things that need to be improved. It's like you need to move objects on, constrain for elevation. You need to have bigger lots, but even preferably like something like 70 by 70, maybe even bigger than the last one. Not just 50 by 50. You need to have higher up than 3 levels of building. And one thing we need to try and introduce, I know we can't anymore, but even for The Sims 5 or something, an open world, because I am really peeved off that we don't have an open world. I think there's like one residential lot per neighbourhood. I mean, I liked the idea of it at first, but now that's a bit ridiculous. If you want to visit your friend's house, it's all like The Sims 2 again. You have to get in to your car and you have to go through the loading screen, which ran pretty smoothly on Ryan and Graham's computer. But remember that as a top spec EA headquarter computer. So imagine what it'll run a minute. They probably have like 30 gigabytes of RAM or something. I have 10, which is still run smoothly, but I only have one. I don't have that much because the PC specs I posted were for my PC that's in the shop right now. So in the PC I've got right now, I think I've got 6 GB of RAM, a 1 TB hard drive, and I've got Sims 2 and Plants vs Zombies and all that on it. But here it is, manipulation points. I want to go on to something new. So the manipulation points are shoulders, torso, hips, thighs, shins, upper arms, forearms, breasts, left and side. Let me just see if this is working okay. Google Plus Hangouts. See if I touch where do you see it? Right. I just want to see if this works. If I touch here, do you guys see it? I want to know. If I touch, do you guys see it? I don't know if you guys see it when I touch everything. But anyways, feet, posture, the booty slider, and stomach size. So anyways, there are 10 facial manipulation points in standard mode. There is head width, eye size, shape, height, width, neck width, eyebrow height, nose size, shape, height, and width, lip size, shape, height, width, body, blah, all that for chin, cheek, and jaw. And then the facial profile, you pull the full face, there's nose, there's mouth, and jaw as well. That's in the main thing. But then you've got the detailed mode button, another 16 more manipulation points. You have forehead, you have upper eyelid, sorry, you have upper eyelid, you have upper eyelid, you have eyebrow arch, lower eyelid, eye pupil size, nasal bridge, nasal base, nasal flares. See if I can zoom in for you. I'm just going to change the properties of this to make it a bit bigger so you guys can see it better. You'll see this right now. You'll see it right now. I'm just going to turn the screen off just now. Screen share off right now. And I'm just going to go up with the settings and all that. Settings. Right. Advanced and size. Page zoom 200. Bit too much of a zoom. How about page zoom 150 then? Right, so you guys can see it a little bit better. I just 90. Back to where I had it, and I can see if I can find. I believe yes, we're back. Okay, so I need to change the settings once more. 150, and we're here. So I am going to put the screen sharing back on now. Screen share Sims 4 news and share. So now you should be seeing the screen. Here you have, like I was saying, you have nasal tip, cheekbones, lip crease, upper lip, lower lip, jawbones, cheek jewel, and chin. Sims remain symmetrical when customizing real looks and KSM. That means if you change one side of the face, the other will follow suit, which I think is good because I mean you don't want to have one eye huge and one eye tiny. So nice, not flattering at all. So you have preset faces and bodies as you can see here. A minute. So a single click preset faces and bodies. So these are just some of the varieties that there is. Honestly, less a touchscreen on this computer would be much more sleek because it would make it much easier for me to just move up and down. And I end up, okay, I'll use my mouse. There are also specific parts of the face you're able to choose from, so like nose, eyebrows, eyes, lips, blah 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 blah. There is fitness and heaviness sliders, so like I say, there's fitness one, which is that, obviously. There's that, and that's heaviest, with no fitness. With mainly fitness. But no fitness at all is like, it's not heavy, but he's not got any muscle on him, it's just flab skin. And it says here they will not react negatively or positively when gaining or losing weight. So they will not go, ooh, or oh, slap their belly, well, in Sims 3 when they get their sliders pulled up. I guess that's just a performance problem that we didn't want to include. So The Sims 4 will include the following age groups: infant, child, teen, young adult, adult, and elder. If I am aware, in The Sims 3 we had baby, toddler, child, teen, young adult, adult, and elder. So that's one less life stage. Infant is, I assume, babies and toddlers into the one. And infants are creatable in Sims 4, I think. In Create a Sim, I believe they are creatable. But that's not what we're focusing on just now. So the teenage Sims will be the same height as their adult counterparts. It says here, I was commenting with one of our designers just this morning how it leaves the door open for preteens nicely. Don't know if that will actually happen, but toddlers would certainly be the first priority for us when considering how to expand the game. So if you look here, there's an elder, there's a teen, and there's a young adult. They are all the same size. So there's that, but here are the basics anyways. This is the Sim demo in June 2014. First and last name, that's the basic panel. You get your first and last name, there's also a name randomizer, gender, age. There are a total of 5 life stage icons when shown, but it's been confirmed that the final version will feature 6 life stages: infant, child, teen, young adult, adult, and elder. Traits. You'll be able to choose 3 traits for your sim, create a sim, with an additional bonus trait added by selecting an aspiration for your sim. Aspirations are goals your sims can complete. You get a bonus trait, and you also give sim a reward trait for completing said aspiration. So if you complete your aspiration, you get to choose another trait. The walk styles are default, perky, snooty, swagger, feminine, tough, goofy, sluggish, and bouncy. Now, just on a totally unrelated note, I cannot wait. It's only 6 days until the Sim 4 Create a Sim demo is released to the public. And I was a bit upset when I didn't get it because I was subscribed to EA and all that. But yeah, I can wait. I can wait until then. It's just, it makes you really see. You've seen other people play it, but you're building up to yourself. See here, I believe there is young. Yeah. So here we have child, teen, young adult, adult, and elder, as far as I'm aware. Or that, because you can have childs. I don't think you can create babies in here, obviously. So, anyways, these are the traits and aspirations to date. So the traits are romantic, outgoing, bookworm, creative, genius, insane, bro, hopeless romantic, glutton, materialistic, hates children, hot-headed, and mopey. I haven't heard that one before. But the aspirations, there are more than this, usually just the ones that featured in the Create a Sim trailer. Bella Mortimer, Renaissance Sim and Friend to the World. She's just added them in now, and the 2 bonus traits that were featured were Gregarious and Quick Learner. So these are old screenshots. These are from the pre-alpha release, and I'm not trying to be dissing on the game or anything, but I actually liked this one better, and the reason for that is I believe you could choose 5 traits in this, and I love the trait system. And I hope there's like a cheat or a mod where you can add more traits, because I would really like that. But I know that modding is possible, obviously, because they've left the slot open. But anyways, there are 18 skin tones, so you go from pale to dark, and then you have a blue and a green skin tone. There's 13 eye colours. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, it's all blank there, so they're not eye colours. 8 eyebrow colours for those, but I don't know if I'd use that one. I would have probably. Unless I was making really pale eyebrows. Or invisible ones. Invisible, sorry. Hair, there's 18 facial hair colours, including a black, a ginger, a brown, a white, a blue, 2 colours of blue, 2 pinks, a green, a red, white, blonde, brown, ginger, red, black, and grey. So those are some of them. I believe there is more. I think there's a lilac here as well. But each clothing asset has multiple default color styles. So like here, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 styles for that jacket. Presets for this jacket, there's that one, there is that one, and then there is that one, that one, that one, and that one. Presets for here, you have that one, that one, that one, and that one. The The Sims 4 will not include the Create a Style tool, and probably you've heard this from every simmer under the sun who knows about The Sims 4 on YouTube. Even if you're not on YouTube, even if you've got like a Sim fan site or website, or even a member of Mod The Sims, or one of your friends who just likes to be followed, they don't even own any Sims games. The Sims 4 will not include the Create a Style tool. It doesn't even include a colour wheel. It's true for both Create a Sim and Build mode. What is yet unknown is whether whether or not we can choose different colours for hairstyles, roots, tips. But like it says, Create a Style, I think Create a Style, we said Create a Style could be added later on in the game, but we're not focusing on that right now. It was a performance decision, the same as pools and toddlers. I'm not quite sure about Create a Style, that might have been the one where it says it cannot be built in. But it says here, hairstyles, where you can click there. I'll leave a link to this in the description, and you can click here and have a look at all the hairstyles. These are the highlighted hairstyles. So if I just go on and bring this up 200, and I can show you the highlighted hairstyles. So we have this one, 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 this one. Let me just count how many all there are. 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 24, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45. That's 45 here, and I'd say there's about 1, 2, there's 2 hairstyles altogether from, and there's 45 different presets, which I think is great. And those are just highlight presets, so can you imagine what the normal hair presets will be like? I believe these are the non-highlighted presets around this area. Or that here. But anyways, this is a video about the Sims VIP. It's quite a short one, but it was an E3 showcase of hairstyles and highlights. So here, styled looks, that's something I'm not going to go into right now. I might go into later if I ever do a Create a Sim demo tour. But here, makeup, the makeup options for female Sims, eyeshadow, eyeliner, blush and lipstick, and there's also face painting for both genders. Each type of makeup has a default colour selector, just like clothes, no colour wheel. Tattoos. Tattoos are included with the Sims 4 base game, coupled with the ability to add more than once on your Sim's body. Colour swatches are also included and allow you to select from multiple coloured paths. So this is a showcase of some of the tattoos for men here, and here are some of the women's. I'm not sure if this is all of the women's tattoos that is being showcased here, I don't think so, but that's just some of them, so it just shows how many tattoos there are. And I'm sure people, before long, after the game comes out, will start making tattoos, they'll be making clothes, they'll probably even be working to a colour wheel mod, I don't know. I just know I won't be doing any modding because I am not the best at mods. I can make a few poses now and again. They're not the best because I'm a beginner and they're quite scruffy, so they will look a bit weird. So I just need to take a while. I can make poses for The Sims 3. In fact, I have made my first pose. If I just take you onto my desktop right now. If I screen share my desktop, can I do that? Desktop. I'm going to show this. Can I screen share it? I wonder if I can screen share. No, actually I can. Share this screen. Close and close that, and I believe you can now see my desktop. Can you? Let me just see if you can see my desktop. Yes, you can. So here I have it here. I have no idea what that is. Please don't ask me because I have no idea. Here it is here. Allegris fighting back child. Allegris fighting back child. That's unextracted and extracted. So I used all that. That is the file I used when it came out of Blender and into Sims 3 package editor, which is down here. That's my desktop. You don't really need to see that, I know. This is my origin, in case you want to see it. I'll just show you my origin through screen share. But anyways, oh, what was that? Oh, I put chat on. I put the chat on. Oh my, right. I'm going to change the settings. Put them back to a little bit, you know, smaller, actually. I might not need to. I will. Yes, I will. Okay, so I'll need to put them down to smaller again. So 150. I was fine at 150. Google Hangouts. Screen share. Screen share again. Origin, I can just see it. So here's my origin. I was just looking at things. These are the games I have. I have FIFA Manager 13, Peggle, Plants vs Zombies, The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection, which I do not have installed on here. The Sims Free, Create a Sim, Demo, what it cost me $4.99. Diesel stuff, Generations, Supernatural, that was a teaser I downloaded, and I have University Life. These are the digital copies I have. I also have all the other games on disc. But anyways, I want to make this a bit smaller, can I? Yes, I thought so. Make it a bit smaller. Good, right. So, without further ado, let's go back into our chat about The Sims 4. So, screen share, back into The Sims 4. So, The Sims VIP news. Building blocks. So, as you can see, there's little animations about just over here where my hand is. And you can see that you can easily place pre-made rooms and expand them, add other rooms onto it, and it makes it a lot bigger, which I think is really cool, to be honest. And the movable rooms and buildings, oh my god, I love when I heard the fact we were getting movable rooms. That was enough for me, but when I heard you could move a whole building, that just set it. I found that really cool for some reason. Some of you might not understand why, but I just found that really cool. That you can move a whole building instead of having, even the rooms would be fine. I mean, but you can't delete a single tile according to the Sim Supply. You cannot delete one single tile. You have to do it room by room, or you do this thing that's kind of like you build a one by one room the tile you want to delete, and you delete the floor in that room, and then it'll get rid of it apparently. And then you just build in, I believe so. Styled rooms, and you have your styled rooms where you can pick a room up and put it in, like for money, which I think is quite cool as well. Wall heights. Now, I found this quite cool, and I thought it was per room originally, and I thought, oh, that'll be quite cool. You could have like a multi-level house, but when I found out it was per floor, not trying to be dissing or anything, and I think it's still cool, but to be honest, I'm not as excited about it as I was when I thought it was per room. Because if it was per room, you could have like one room like the top level and one room at the short level, which I thought would be really cool, but obviously there's 3 preset walls. I knew it was going to be preset walls, but I thought it might be per room, because it's still possible. But anyways, so these are the 3 different walls, I believe. There, down here, there, and there. So, yeah, I would still use that feature, like, walls and floors can be decorated on a per room or per tile basis. There is also the ability to filter out the wall and floor coverings based on colour. So if you look at a particular colour scheme in place for a room, you can filter the selections to show only those colours. The foundation tool looked really cool. When I realised it's still really cool, even though the fact that it's per building, which I believe it wasn't like that in Sims 3, because you can still build your own foundations, I believe, but it is also possible for you not only to have a foundation, but to easily choose how high you want it to be, from 1 step to 8 steps high. But just so you know, if you forget to put a foundation, you can just put one under it. Anyways, in The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, foundations would count as a single floor, removing said floor from the maximum allowed numbers. In The Sims 4, foundations will not occupy a floor, so the maximum number of floors, currently 3 excluding the roof, can still be added on top of the foundation. I never knew in The Sims 3 that that counted as a foundation, so that's why it wouldn't let me build. I never actually knew that. So fences, I love the curved fences. I love curved fences. Don't ask about it, I just love it. Anyways, columns, I guess they're okay. Nothing special, but still really okay. Windows, I like the fact that you can move them down, and I love the auto placing tool, because in Sims 3 In The Sims 2, I never know where to place windows. I am absolutely terrible when it comes to windows. Same with roofing, but that tool looks really easy. I'm not the best roofer unless it's a straight, like a little block coming out of a big square rectangle. Roof there and roof there. And that is it for me basically. There's a reason why I do not build houses on YouTube. I try to stick to Let's Plays. But in The Sims 4 I think I'll have a crack at doing some houses because I mean it looks fairly easy to build. It looks much easier and intuitive to build than The Sims 3, The Sims 2 and The Sims 1. Because believe me, I have played all of the expansion packs and all of the free games. And to be honest, The Sims 4 looks like the most intuitive yet. I was at Gamescom last year and it just looks amazing. The game. It did back then, but now that I've seen how it's improved, I realise that some parts were better back then, some parts are better now. To be honest, I think there's only like a couple of parts that I liked better back then than I do now, and the one part was the Create a Sim basic part, where the Create a Sim style really, where you could have up to 5 trees. I believe you could. If I'm wrong, correct me please. But I believe back then you would have pools when you got to play. I mean, you never got to play the game, but you got to play Create a Sim, and I just loved it. Really, I waited in a big line for almost 2 hours, but it was worth it. Anyways, miscellaneous improvements, architectural details, it's down to the little trimming. Off-grid item placement is still in The Sims 4, but players will still have the complete freedom to place items off-grid, so you just hold down Alt, and it moves it, like The Sims 3. I will link channels to The Sims VIP and The Sims Supply on our website because I believe those are the ones who have covered The Sims 4 the most. Kurt's Parody's done a bit in it as well, but I believe The Sims VIP or Alexis has covered The Sims 4 the most. But James has done a build mode vlog and he's done 2 days of creator camp vlog. I don't know if he's done the third day yet. I will check that later. But so go give him a check. The Sim Supply is on YouTube and his website is thesimsupply.com. He builds amazing houses. He does a couple of Let's Plays. He does a Sims 2, a Sims 3 and a Sims 1 and a Spore. So 4 actually. And he has his own world called Alona Island. And it is really cool. You need to go check it out. The Sims VIP, she has a YouTube, Alexis her name is. She runs this website. I think she's covered more of Sims 4 than the EA reps have, the EA Sim Gurus, actually, but she has a website here, and I believe she has a YouTube channel. I'm not sure if she just uses it for updates or if she uses it for Let's Plays. I don't believe she does Let's Plays or house building videos, but I will need to check that. But anyways, buy mode. I love the magazine mode. It's like set up like a furniture catalogue, and you can see exactly what it looks like before you place it. You can have magazine mode, or you can have I believe the magazine mode is like one room and you take and place it. That's like styled rooms, which I think was originally called magazine mode. But here, the sledgehammer is still in the game, the eyedropper is still in the game. You can use Alt for free placement and rotation on objects. Mirrors have a true reflection. Vertical placement of paintings and mirrors is included in the base game. Depreciation on buy objects is still in game. Boo! Wah! I don't believe that was in The Sims 2. It might have been once you've used it, but some shrubs and trees will have a swaying effect. Anyways, interactive objects. Cars. It's still unknown how Sims will enter the cars. To be honest, I will be really annoyed if Sims just walk up to the car, they magically appear in it, and the car magically appears on the road, and then they just go off the edge of the world into a loading screen. Could they not at least please have the Sim get into the car, sit down, put the key into the car, turn the wheel, I think this is getting a bit too much, and back out. Like honk the horn if somebody's behind them or in front of them, and back out of the driveway like he did in The Sims 2. I believe in The Sims 2, once somebody was there, anything that was in front of them would move away, because I've played The Sims 2 a couple of times. And when my Sims get in a car with their daughter or son to take them to school, the school bus just moves away. It just goes once it sees that she's in the car. I think so, but Voodoo Doll and Cow Plant, you have that as well. Cupcake making machine. There is a violin, piano, guitar, barbecue, rocket, punching bag, treadmill, basketball court, telescope, microscope set, chess, and easels. Gameplay details. Built on the foundation of Brand new technologies that Maxis calls Smart Sim, Sims will interact better with their environment as well as multitasking express various emotions. But the worlds, I love Oasis Springs the most, but I like Willow Creek as well. I believe Oasis Springs is kind of like a Los Angeles, Las Vegas suburban place. So Willow Creek is a New Orleans-inspired world divided into 6 individual neighborhoods, and I think it's the same with Oasis Springs. But neighborhoods, there are 6 confirmed neighborhoods in Willow Creek. 5 neighborhoods have up to 5 lots within them, both residential community, and the 6th neighborhood is a large park called Magnolia Blossom. There can only be up to 5 lots in each neighborhood and only one active lot loaded at a time. Public spaces are the open places. Loading screens in The Sims 4 have a stylized plumb bob in the centre with text strings passing through at the bottom. According to gurus, loading screens would take less than 30 seconds of your time and only appear when travelling between worlds, neighbourhoods and lots. The following is a simple yes/no on which travels trigger loading screens. World to world, yes. Neighbourhood to neighbourhood, yes. Lot to lot, yes. Switching between Sims on 2 different lots. Public space to non-active lot. Public space to active lot and vice versa. So you can go from your active lot to public space without a loading screen. Anyways, so I think I'm going to cut this off here. I'm going to look through this a bit more. So there's obviously emotions as well, which I really like. What you think about that as well. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to cut this off here. Actually, no, I actually want to keep going because I just want to keep talking about The Sims 4. So the other thing I love about The Sims 4 is the fact that it's in Create a Sim. I don't know if people have said this before, but you can really create who you want to create. I mean, it's not like you want to create, say, your sister, and she turns out in real life she looks, say, like, I don't know, she looks like. See, I'm watching Jesse right now with my cousins. They are being extremely quiet, which is really good. They are sitting behind me in this room that we're in. They're watching Jessie. So say she looks like Debbie Ryan, she could end up turning out like, I don't know, maybe Jennifer Aniston in The Sims 3, because you really can't. Well, it won't be that harsh, but it will be lots different because in The Sims 3 you couldn't really make the exact sim you wanted to, but in The Sims 4, whatever sim you have in your mind, about 30 or 40 minutes later, however long it takes you to create a sim, you can look at your screen and you can look at your sister or your brother or whoever you're trying to create. Even if it's a celebrity, you could look online and you can compare them to The Sims 2. And unless you are really, really bad at creating sims, you probably will have a good smack at how they look. I mean, it might not be bang on, but it won't be that far off, as in you're trying to create President Obama and he ends up looking like, I don't know, David Cameron. It's not going to be that bad, but honestly, I'd say you'd have a good shot at it when you're looking at somebody. The Sims 4 is so intuitive and everything that you have a good shot at it. So anyways, we keep going. Emotions. Emotions are a temporary state for Sims that will open up new gameplay options depending on the current emotions. Colour does not have an impact on a Sim's emotion, but certain objects can impact your emotions. Now, I believe when the game first was released, like the news and everything, I believe they were talking about colour having an impact on Sim's emotions, but I see that I just suspect that they've taken it out, I guess. Anyways, so not all emotions will have a visual impact on Sims, so they will express various facial expressions. There are 15 emotions in the game. Each life stage has its own unique emotions. Okay, we don't want to watch that. So here is Ollie feeling depressed. I guess inspired. Flirty. He's feeling flirty now. The following emotions have been confirmed in Sims 4. Embarrassed, energized, confident, inspired, hysterical, focused, bored, depressed, happy, sad, furious, angry, flirty, cranky, and passionate. So here we have, I believe, I don't know, I can't see them. I can tell that was depressed. bored, I don't know, I can't read anything, sad, angry, furious, flirty, and passionate. So anyways, you can do multitasking. So Sims want to have the ability to multitask while performing everyday actions and activities. While multitasking has been implemented in the previous Sims games, their systems were extremely watered down. Sims could chat while on the sofa or read a book while relaxing on the bed, but they wouldn't really do a lot more than that. It meant that for Sims to socialise while performing a certain action, Sims had to be doing that action at the same time. While eating, Sims will be able to eat, drink, and have a conversation at the same time, which I think is really cool. But I hope it doesn't matter for distance, because in The Sims 2, I put a bed at the very back of the room, a TV at the very front, and whenever the Sims want to watch TV, they stand in front of the bed instead of lying back on the bed and enjoying themselves and watching some TV. It's the same with Sims 3. If you place it too far apart, then we're not going to. And I assume it will be the same with The Sims 4. But I just hope they give you that extra bit of distance so you can have a big room, you can have a TV at one end instead of sitting right in the middle of the room, or vice versa with the bed. But anyways, not every action in the game will have a form of multitasking, and I guess that's more realistic because, like, for example, you can't play on your phone, use the computer, watch TV, have something to eat, drink, run a multi-million-dollar company at the same time and all that. So obviously it can only be a few things, a few simple tasks that they can do at the same time. But the memory system in The Sims 4 will be far more integrated than that of The Sims 3 and more in depth in The Sims 2. The memory that Sims gains will vary depending on which emotional state the Sim was in at the time. The player will also have much more control of the memory, granting the ability to assign emotional significance to the event itself. This will allow the player to put how they felt about a particular event into the game itself, such as being happy about a wedding, being happy about the birth of a new baby, or being sad at the death of a much-loved Sim. Not everything has to be major events in your Sim's life for the player to be able to make a new memory of something. You could choose that making a cup of coffee first thing in the morning was the best thing to happen to your Sim. A normal system will be in place to capture memories for players who might not want to be as involved as the memory system. But anyways, I'm going to continue on with something like this tomorrow, and I want you to get to me on Twitter or YouTube or Google Plus and just tell me what's your favourite thing about one thing that's your favourite about The Sims 4, and one thing you'd like to see in The Sims 4 later on. Either surprisingly added to the base game, or added later on like an expansion pack, a patch, a stuff pack, a store content, whatever. Maybe even a EA demo thing for the players of The Sims, like for people who have been really loyal to them and everything. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this off here. Thank you to everybody who watched this today. I don't know if there was many people, but thank you to anybody who's watching right now, because I fear to say this, but I am a new channel, obviously, and you don't normally get this much confidence from a new channel, I think. I mean, I just want to put my best into this channel and try and show that I really want to make a difference in the Sims community. Like, I really want to make people laugh, I really want to make people have fun when they watch my videos, and that's all I'm trying to do. Trying to engage with my sub community and like talk to them about The Sims 4 instead of just sitting behind the screen. I know I'm sitting behind the screen right now, not showing my face, but sitting behind the screen all the time, never even making an attempt to talk to them something about Sims. It's like, that's what I want to do, because not everybody does that. I mean, you've got Sim Supply, English Simmer, Deligracy, Curtis Parody, they all do vlog-like things, and I can think of a million more Simmers who are just not in my head. I just can't think of them right now. But I think every Simmer I watch like does vlogs, or most of them do, or they engage with their community, like maybe on Twitter or Facebook. We don't just sit behind the screen all the time and never talk to our fans or anything. We don't just sit behind the screen, blah de blah de blah de blah, play the game, upload it, and hope we get subs. That's not what you're in it for. You're in it to have fun and make the Sim community happy. So that's all I really want to do. So thank you to anybody who watched this, and I will see you guys later. So I'm going to stop the broadcast now. Bye.